coffee. Like, my face looks overly red right now. Oh my goodness. How is everybody doing today? I'm waiting for my coffee to finish brewing. I decided to take extra long this morning. I'm trying to fix my screen. All right. I'm excited for you guys to see my new mug today. Well, it's not new. When did I buy it? I think I got it like last year. And it's really cute. It's got a llama on it, and I like llamas, so. Anyone else like llamas? I know I do. Llamas and unicorns, and my youngest daughter got me into liking kitties, so I like kitties too. I like kitties too. Hmm? Okay. Why is my thing not loading? Oh well. Just waiting for the coffee pot to finish brewing, and then I can get my coffee. We can hang out. Finally load. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I get like an unbelievable amount of spam calls every single day. Like between like I need to count them sometime. Literally like between 10 to 25 calls every single day. I get these spam calls, and they're just literally like random numbers. And if I block one number, they just call me back with a different number. So it's, you know, I don't know what to do. There's just so many of them, and I'm like constantly having to either block them, or I'm just hitting, ignore repeatedly all day long. And I was hoping that if I would just ignore them long enough, they would go away. And it died down quite a bit, like a lot. I used to get about like 30 calls a day. Like, it was insane. But it's died down. So that's nice. But it'd be nice if they would just stop altogether. That's all right, hold on guys. I'm gonna go grab my coffee real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, and I got my comfy blankie. Got my comfy blanket. Got my coffee. Thank you. Mama love. So yay. I feel like it's cold. It's got to be cold everywhere right now. I've noticed, well, not I've noticed. I've read some of the stories about what's going on in Texas, and even in, a lot of the southern states that don't normally get snow or get this cold. And I just like, I can't imagine what it feels like for them, because I've always lived in a cold state. So we always have winter every year. I love winter. I was born in the winter. Love it. But just, man, I swear, like, the older I get, the colder I get. And it's frustrating. uh, yeah. So I'm freezing all the time. Like, our heat is set at like 70 degrees, and I'm still cold. I shouldn't be this cold, but I'm cold. But in my coffee, I'd done like a Target order, and they didn't have any of the. I'm like been hooked on the caramel vanilla creamer. Don't know why, I've just been hooked on it. So I was like, hey, just, he's like, we don't have any. I was like, okay, well, I really want caramel and vanilla. So get me one caramel, one vanilla. So now I have to like manually mix my caramel vanilla together. It doesn't taste the same though. I feel like the caramel that they use in the caramel vanilla tastes more caramely, if that makes any sense. I'm not sure if it tastes, if it makes more sense or not, but if you're here, make sure you say hello. Give me something to talk about. Because I will sit here and talk about my randomness of a life all day if you let me. Like yesterday. Oh my god, yesterday. Yesterday was like one of those days where you literally have like the worst day. So, you know, you wake up in the morning and all of a sudden you're like, okay, today might be a good day. And then one thing happens and you're like, okay, depression setting in already. And then another thing happens and it's like, oh, more depression. And then another thing and another thing and another thing. And then by the end of the night, you're just like, I'm done. I give up. I'm good. I'm gone. Bye, guys. Going to bed. See you later. And that was my day yesterday. I just kept doing random stupid things or saying like the wrong thing when I meant something completely different, which was obvious. It's always frustrating. And then I on my stream last night, I was sitting here. I went to go get up and my cup was down here and I kicked it over. Brand new drink, just gone. Whole thing on the carpet. Okay. Angry about that. I really wanted my drink. Go a little bit longer. I sat in here and I like just barely move my leg, knock my whole camera over. Bye. There goes my camera. And I'm just like, what? At this point, I'm like beyond frustrated. But I'm kind of trying to laugh it off. But then, nope, I'm still online. I'm still here. Hi, Sharon. I'm still on. So after I had kicked my drink on the floor, knocked it all over, and after I kicked my camera over and set it back up, I came back from the kitchen to go get back on my stuff. And my controller battery died. So I was like, you know what, guys, I'm done. Sorry, can't do it no more. I'm over this. So I finished out the day at work for the sim that I'm doing, and I ended my stream and I went to bed. I sat over here in the corner and I fell asleep sitting up, and now I have like a creak in my neck. A creak, whatever you want to call those things. So I was just like, all right. I was like, that's kind of dumb, but oh. I did the wrong one. Hold on. Here we go. Just leave the messages on there so we can see them. There we go. That way the messages don't disappear. Like the chat box on my screen was disappearing before I can even read them. So there, I made it so that they don't disappear. So, um, what else can I talk about? Today is just like a relaxed day for a little while. I do have some stuff I gotta do. The depression thing's been hitting me real hard lately, so I gotta try and get my life together. Which, you know, if you've ever had depression, you know it's not an easy thing, especially when it's hitting you overly hard. So I definitely gotta try and clean this rug. Luckily, it wasn't my coffee that I spilled. I've done that quite a few times. I remember the last time I was having a day like yesterday, and I was sitting there and I went to go take a drink of my coffee, brand new cup, and I literally just like dumped it all over my chest. Still don't know how I did that, but I did that and it sucked. So I don't know. Life just hates me sometimes. Oh, but you know, I've got laundry to fold. I did most of the dishes yesterday, so that was nice. I say most of the dishes, but we had dishes after dinner. So I did the dishes and then we had dishes after dinner. So I gotta clean those. I wish I was one of those people that just did my dishes right after dinner. I'm not. Sometimes. Sometimes. I've done it I've done it a few times, but I'm not always that person. Not always. If you are new in the chat, make sure you say hi. Oh, but yeah, we're just talking about hi, how are you? Just talking about what that is good. I'm glad. Just talking about what I have to do today, which is kind of a lot, but you know, you know. Drinking coffee. Oh. But so I'm trying to think of things to talk about. Because I was already talking about my day yesterday. My day my day yesterday, I finally said I'm done after I kicked my drink all over the floor. Whole thing. Brand new drink all over the floor. Luckily, I don't drink I only drink coffee and then the like sparkling water that doesn't have any flavors in it. Um they put aspartame or whatever in those drinks to make them sugary, and I can't have it. I'm allergic to it. So I only drink the ones that don't have the sugar in it. It's only got like the natural flavors, and it's not like syrup or nothing. Like they don't have anything in them. It's like an essence. So luckily it was just water, but I do need to clean it up. Like it's dry, but I feel like I need to get under the rug and make sure that it didn't like stay on the carpet. So I kicked my drink over, and then after I kicked my drink over, I was sitting here, knocked my whole camera over, just moved my leg a tiny bit, knocked the whole camera over, and then I came back to get back on my stream, and my controller batteries died. So I kind of said, never mind. And I went to bed, and I fell asleep in this corner right over here. Right here. Fell asleep, sitting up. I was tired. Um, does anyone else here drink coffee? I also need to do that today too. I've been kind of slacking. My poor daughter, my oldest daughter, she does YouTube videos, and we've made her YouTube video, and I've got most of it edited, but I haven't like completely finished it. So I do need to do that today as well, so I can get it posted for her. I feel bad, the depression's been hitting pretty hard, so you know, depression is so weird. So trying to focus on like one thing or two things or multiple things at the same time is really weird, and sometimes it's really hard. And even other times with it, you're like super focused only on one thing, but nothing else really matters. That's funny. Else matters. If you know what I mean, though. So I've been kind of like super focused on like one thing, but nothing else. And so I need to do that for her today too, because I know she's been asking me about it, and she's so good at it. She's so good at it. She's great. And I love watching her little videos. I could watch them all day. And so she does really good. And I do have to do that today as well. But I like set little reminders on my phone as to when I need to do stuff. And like for this past week, I haven't done any of them. I try to keep up with her like little schedule. So, it's we do post on Instagram twice a day, we post to Facebook once a day, and we're gonna start doing 2 YouTube videos a week for her. I am home full time now. I used to be an assistant property manager, and that job just it dissolved. The company itself dissolved. So I'm home full time now, which sucks, but at the same time I'm excited. I get to do a lot more things that I love. But at the same time, there's so many other factors that are like just weighing on me. So I'm trying to be positive and happy. And sometimes it's a little hard. So, but she does really well. And I've been trying to I set up the stuff so that we, post Instagram in the morning, Facebook in the afternoon, and Instagram in the evening. And then we have a day to do her recordings for her YouTube videos, and then a day that we just post it. Because sometimes, that takes even longer than I noticed. I was like trying to do it all in one day. And by the time that the video would post, it was like midnight because it took so long to, upload and then process. And it was just kind of a pain in the butt. So I decided, we'll do it, record this day, and then we'll post it the next day. That way it can be posted like at a decent time, and I'll be able to share it before, it sends out the notification that she's posted a new video, and everyone's like, oh, she did a great job. I'm like, oh, I didn't even get a chance to post it. So, but yep, so I do got to do that for her today. As well as, a bunch of other crap. Do I look like super red? Maybe it's just my computer screen. I kind of do. Maybe it's just my face. I don't know. I've warmed up a little bit. That's kind of nice. It was getting pretty cold in here. Thank you, Sharon. I really hope today is a way better day because it's it was not a good day yesterday. It just wasn't. And you know, one thing after another, and it was just like, I did get some stuff done though. That was kind of nice. I told you I got all the dishes done, and we call it the drink corner, but it's like where we put like all of our snacks and our drinks and stuff like that. One day my husband will build me or get me my little like island thing that I want for over there. One day we'll get one. But I got that all cleaned and organized because, having kids and stuff, and they go over there and they get their snacks, or we go over and you get a drink and blah, blah, blah. It gets all jumbled up. So I got that all cleaned up yesterday too. So that was nice. It gets to be an eyesore sometimes to look at. Thank you. But I'm also trying to decide what kind of I've got my sim game going, but I'm going to download the re-download. I got my husband the okay, so I was playing on an Xbox One. And for Christmas I got my husband in the brand new Xbox. The one that everyone was wanting and you couldn't find anywhere, and I like super by chance got it. Crazy story. Was at the grocery store going to check out, and I seen this lady had 2 of them. She's checking out with 2 of them. And I was like, no way. I'm like, I literally turned around, got out of line, and I ran to the back of the store with my cart. And I, pushed the little call button for somebody to come back to the electronics. And I was like, do you by chance have any new Xboxes or PlayStations? And he's like, are there any in the case? And I was like, I didn't see any in there. And he goes, well, there should be some in the back. There is. He didn't end up having any PlayStations, what I was still really bummed about. I still have not been able to actually get a PlayStation. I tried and tried and tried. I actually sat there like refreshing like Best Buy app, like anywhere I could go that said that they were dropping them, and I didn't ever get one, which still irritates crap on me, but whatever, I guess. But so I was like, okay, well, I still wish I would have bought 2, but I didn't. Give me one Xbox. So I got it, and I was so excited. And I was so pumped that I couldn't even wait to give it to him for Christmas. Like, as soon as I got in the door, I was like, oh my God, you have to see what I got you. I was so excited. So I got him the brand new Xbox for Christmas, and he let me. So he like switched me. He gave me the, what is it? The newer Xbox One, the new Xbox One X or something. I don't remember, but it's the newer one. So it was the one after the Xbox One. And so he put that out here. And now this is like a huge long story as to why I'm downloading Call of Duty Cold War or Warzone. I had Warzone on the other Xbox One, but I didn't have it on this one. And so I was like gonna go do it last night. I was like gonna go play, and noticed that I couldn't because it needed to download on this one, on my profile on this Xbox. And I was like, I guess I'm waiting, because my husband streams as well. So him and me streaming, and then my son also plays Xbox. He doesn't stream, but he does play Xbox or Switch. He has both. he'll be playing his, and then me trying to download a game doesn't always work out so well. So I was like, I'll just wait until everyone's sleeping in the morning and download it then. Speaking of which, I need to do that now while I'm thinking about it. So that nobody else is on the internet while I'm trying to download this, and it'll download pretty quick. So, but yeah. I'm just, I'm so grateful that you guys came here to hang out with me today. I'm gonna start doing this every Saturday morning. I'm hopefully gonna try and find some topics to talk about instead of just like, I don't know what to do today. But yeah, hopefully I can find some topics to talk about, and interesting ones, not like political. I'm kind of over all of that, so but yeah, I just want to thank you guys for coming here today. Yeah, so I'm gonna download the Call of Duty Warzone. I keep wanting to call it Cold War, and it's Warzone. We have Cold War, but I have to keep remembering that they're two different things. So and yeah, so resume this poor thing. So I'm on this new, because I just started streaming. I tried Mixer for a little while, and it was just like you couldn't get any viewers. Like you just couldn't. I never had anybody watch me, and it was so like frustrating. So I stopped doing that, and then now Mixer is not a thing anymore. So I it wouldn't like let me install it, and I'm like, what the heck? And it was weird. But I tried doing that, and it didn't work. So I was like, all right, well, I guess going to just not do it. It was very like discouraging, and I was like, okay. So I stopped doing it for a while, and I just started doing it again on here. So I joined some groups on Facebook with women gamers, which is really exciting because I never have anybody to play with. Like ever. I don't ever have anybody to play with. My husband's got his all of his game friends that he plays with, and they're a bunch of guys. So I would rather play with like girls. They're, make some friends. I don't have very many friends, so today I also have to do that. I'd posted in the group and asked if anybody else played Xbox, so I had a bunch of people want to add me on Xbox, so I got to go through and do that today too, so that I can have more people to play with. Like, that's super exciting, because trying to play by yourself gets kind of boring after a while. Like, it's really nice. Like on Twitch, I've actually had quite a few people in my stream, and people interact with me, and it's really nice. So I'm not like technically like playing by myself when I play The Sims. I actually have somebody here to talk to play with, or help me make choices in the game or whatever, and I love it. And I wanted to kind of branch out from The Sims, but didn't have anyone to play with, and playing Call of Duty by yourself is not very fun. Like, you don't have anybody to talk to. You're just like kind of yelling at yourself. So I was like, I need some friends. I need some friends. So hopefully I can get these people, I can add these people on my text box and have more people to play with, since I have a lot more free time now. And that's what I was talking about earlier, is that I do have more free time now to do more things that I love. And one of the things I do love doing is streaming. So I love streaming, and I love recording my daughter's YouTube videos. She's so good at it, and she loves doing it. So I love doing that and editing her videos for her, and then having her watch them because she gets so excited. And getting to see the look on her face, like she's so proud of herself. I love it. So that makes me happy. And I have started doing my own YouTube videos as well. You can find me on YouTube. It's the same as Twitch here. It's just you can type in Miss Leisha, and it's two separate words though. So Miss Leisha, if you search that, you'll find me. I think there's another girl named Miss Leisha, but she has it says like Miss Leisha Lush or something. I think she does makeup. So if you just like scroll down a little bit, you'll find me. You can't miss my face. So you can always find me on there, or you can find me on Twitch. You can also find me. What I was saying is that I started doing my own YouTube videos. So I've been, I gotta edit her YouTube videos, edit my YouTube videos, and then mine I've been doing on Twitch here. I've been doing like a Sim Saga. So I created a sim, and we've been doing like the detective career with her, and found out a whole bunch of crazy stuff about her boyfriend, and made a baby, and now we're trying to help the baby grow up and see if we can make him extra smart and blah blah blah. So I've been trying to edit my videos as well. And mine are pretty simple. Mine is just like, the little intro, and then the rest is basically gameplay, but it's so much fun to watch, and I actually enjoy watching it because I'm like, oh my god, I totally remember that was hilarious. It could, even if no one is in my chat, I'm still talking and I'm laughing at myself. I'm either laughing at myself or I'm making fun of my sim, because they say weird things and then they do weird things, and you're kind of like, all right, because that really happens, right? But see, now my Warzone is like downloading super fast right now, which makes me happy because nobody else is on the internet. I don't have to share it, because normally I'm sharing it with 2 other people. 3. Well, it depends. If my daughters are awake, then they're also on their tablets. We're just a big old house of gamers. We all love to play games. So, my girls are usually playing Roblox. So I'm sharing it with, we're sharing our internet between 6 people. Luckily, the tablets don't take like a lot. But yeah. So trying to share internet between 6 people is like, So this right now, while they're all sleeping or gone, is the best time to download something, because nobody else is using it and it does it super fast. You don't even know half the time that your internet is this fast until you get a chance to do it by yourself. Oh, there you go. Got out of focus there. But if you're just joining us, I am so glad that you're here. I am just enjoying my coffee and hanging out and talking about my crazy life. That would be what the Coffee and Chaos is for. I'm addicted to coffee. I live off of coffee pretty much. coffee and water. That's what I live off of. Um, you know, so addicted to coffee. My whole kitchen is like decorated in coffee, everything. One year for Christmas, my husband bought me the Ninja coffee maker, and at that time it was like the most expensive one, and I freaking love it. I still have it, and it's like my favorite coffee maker ever. So I, just love my coffee. So I guess I'm just kind of, explaining what that is. So I live off of coffee, and the chaos is my life. So, I am, if you don't know, I'm a mom of 4. So I do have 4 kids. I have a son, he's 13, and 3 daughters. Yes, the Lord blessed me well, which is terrifying at the same time. 3 daughters, which are all going to be teenagers at the same time. So I have a 9-year-old, a 7-year-old. She just turned 7, and then a 5-year-old who will be 6 here soon, and they will literally all be teenagers at the same time. It's terrifying, but hopefully life won't be so crazy. Can you tell I'm terrified? I try not to think about it. I guess I'm gonna try not to think about it until it happens. But yeah. So, mom of 4, and I am married. We've been married for almost 2 years now. Been together for almost 7. So, we, life is just super crazy, but it's fun at the same time. We've had lots of twists and turns between last year and this year. Like, it felt like life has just kind of went, down the drain. Like, and I know a lot of people feel that way. Like, there's been so much crap going on in the world that it's been weighing on everybody. And it's just like one thing after the other, after the other, after the other. And maybe one day we'll all get to catch a break. Wouldn't that be nice? That'd be nice. So, I just want to thank you guys again for joining me today. And like I said, I'll have some more topics for next week that we can talk about and, give you guys something to interact with. So I appreciate every single one of you, and I hope you have an amazing day. If you drink coffee, enjoy your coffee. If you drink water or pop or whatever it is, I hope you enjoy that as well. And I will talk to you guys soon. Maybe.